What's up, y'all? It shows most death most. We're back in that video. The duty of a man. Saint dying. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. It's gonna pop on the screen. We're on the road to 500. Let's see what's going on with this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media.
Human beings might be the most inconsistent creatures of all time. We have this special ability to have multiple personalities and all at the same time. And I don't think
Oh God, he ain't lying about the multiple personality. Oh God.
Capable of being consistent for more than 12 minutes.
That trend, it just disgusts me.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I think of all those locked in nights sleeping with several alarms set for 5 a.m. and I still somehow end up waking up at 1 p.m. drenched in sweat. My locked in self is easily my favorite though.
Boy, when the house be hot as a mug, bro, you wake up nothing but sweat all up on you. You gotta take your shirt off and all that. Then you thirsty, then you gonna get a nice ice cold water bottle.
Except for when I make commitments that I'm not ready for. I now have this power to snooze alarms at light speed.
Facts. Or waking up, hitting the freaking snooze so quick and then going right back to sleep, saying. Or like just using the restroom, waking up, then just falling back to sleep that ease, bro. Like that's how my body is now. Like, I go use the restroom, and then as soon as I hit the pillow, I straight go back to sleep out.
But your motivated self versus your unmotivated self, I'd still consider that a less extreme case. Because there's still people out there like Ye. Where do I even get started with this guy? Kanye has to be one vessel with like 10 souls inside. But not quite the same as the 6 paths of Ken. Because please help me understand this guy. In 2019, he released an entirely clean Christian album, you know, promoting love, redemption, and all that. And then fast forward a couple years. Do I even need to tell you the things this guy has been up to?
How do you stay out here, though?
God, bro.
But with Ye, I can't tell if this guy's a troll, if he's actually like this. Because for the longest time, he was saying that he had bipolar disorder. But apparently that was a misdiagnosis and he's just autistic.
Hey, I am not bipolar. I'm not in some kind of episode, but I may be slightly autistic.
Which, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, that does not justify even a word of these tweets. This might be a chain of some of the worst tweets I've ever seen. The February of 2025 was a waking nightmare for Ye fans. Anyone who was still talking about he made graduation.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
You just have to accept that it's always gonna be something with this guy. And Ye is such an interesting example because he chooses to portray himself like this. Nobody, well at least I hope so, is making him tweet all this. Because most people who have controversial takes at least try to keep it hush.
I think you could say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, maybe not. But back to that title, The Duality of Man. People having multiple personalities or duality is so common because everyone is just performative as shit. And I low-key understand acting different in front of certain people. I personally don't think code switching is performative even in the slightest. And literally
I would like code switching this for me. Like you gotta act around. Like when you around your people, you act like how you act. When you around, you know, white people, you just nice day. Hey, how you been doing, Bob? Nice good day. You know, blah 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 blah. You switch, you know, your personalities, and that's why I say everybody should have at least different personalities. If you don't, then you just a regular person, I guess. I don't know. Or you just never hit it yet.
One code switches. Here's an example that might apply to you. When you're in front of your friends, you would normally have a mouth of sewage.
You freaking pricks!
And then when you get in front of your immigrant parents, you down on slurs 100%.
I'm darting off to pursue my educational prowess.
Okay, son. Don't dilly-dally. I'll be home late. It's my bridge night.
I'll see you later. Bye. Yo, what's up, B? How you feeling? What's going on? Yo, let's bounce, son.
That's code switching. And there's more levels to it, okay? Changing your lingo and how you talk around different friend groups.
Then you creaming. You ain't got no pussy.
That's one that I find pretty reasonable. Like, you don't want to be using an inside joke in front of the wrong people. You end up looking like this image. You know what? This reminds me of that Steve Lacy bar. Said I'm two-faced, I can name 23. Which, Steve, 23, that's not very good, gang. Especially if we're talking about being two-faced. There's a huge difference between being two-faced and just code switching. But anyways, people just have
two-faced is like a whole different thing. Code switching, it's like, you know, how you acting different around different people. Now, two-faced is stabbing somebody back, or they getting information from somebody else and telling that person who they don't mess with the whole time. and they starting drama and being messy and all that. Now that's two-faced. Just no, that's definitely two-faced. I ain't lying to you. I know a couple people that's two-faced.
Energies, you know? And no, I'm not a kombucha mushroom person, but I just think being with some people is like, and being with others is very...
Why does food get cold and why does drinks get warm?
And bro, that is a great balance to have. And I don't think either one is necessarily better than the other. But I find that personality switches are the most exaggerated when someone's, what's the advertiser-friendly way of saying this? Tweaking on the fence. And the second you interact with them, they're instantly locked in.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're totally fine. You have a charger, iPhone?
And I knew this was a shared experience when I saw multiple TikToks with the same subject. And for me, I don't know why, but people love to speak to me while tweaking. And they're always rambling about the government, something about the government. I'm starting to think that...
Or they just ram you about something that happened in a personal life, and then you just be like this. And they be like this. Well, yeah, had walked my dog today and did this and that and had fun and did it and blah 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 blah. And you know, we went to go see my girlfriend Becky and me and her went to go ride horses all the way to 7 o'clock at night. Then after that, we went to Cane's and Starbucks was still open, so we got our caramel frappe. I guess I don't know. You be like, right.
Those guys are up to no good.
I know that's
but have
right.
you ever been around a drunk person while sober? Bottom tier experience.
Man, bruh. Too many stories saying this day, bruh. Imagine, no, like, y'all ever took care of a drunk person? Y'all ever did? I'm just making sure, because I did so many times. So many times, bro. So many times. Like, it's really story times when it comes to this stuff.
Conversations just start mid-sentence and then somehow end up even worse.
When Marlon was born, the scale shifted, toppled.
And I don't get those people that get drunk and just get to doing shit.
I just want to let you know if you ever...
And they always just talking too much and they talk about, man, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Hey, you need anything, just know you got me, man. If your girl break up with you, man, don't worry about it. You still got me. I love you, bro. I kill somebody before you. And you be like this. And no, at the end of the day, if your bro just drunk, you like, bro.
A spot where you want to talk to somebody, I'm right here.
I appreciate it.
I just want to let you know that.
I also don't get the excuse I was drunk, it wasn't me. Okay, who the f was it then? A bit of alcohol should not make you unbearable to be around. And just because you're drunk doesn't mean you have to be overly touchy, alright? Or even those people that act like you served and nom together.
Be in this moment, live in this shit with me. I love you. I love you. I love you.
But then...
Alright, now, first of all, hold on, bro. You ain't about to be screaming that I love you, bro. Alright, yeah, I get you, bro. I love you too, bro. You know, don't be screaming in front of the girls like that. Not even thinking we are a gay couple. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying in general. Not trying to have that on my name, you know? Shout out to my the other flags people, you know, all support. I still got family members that rock that way too. So don't be trying to cancellate me and stuff like that and blah 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 blah. Do not trying to cancel me because I got people like that in my family too. So chill out.
Air your shit literally everywhere else.
What Future? What's up, boy?
And if there's one thing I'm not jacking, okay, there's multiple things I'm not jacking, but if there was one, this one wouldn't be it, but it would be a contender. And that's people that are just outright fake. Do you know how heartbreaking it is to find out somebody was talking bad about you? Especially when you just made a 20-step handshake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh God, son. When you finding out one of your partners are fake or one of your one of the homegirls that you thought that was your friend, your ride or die that was gonna be with you for the rest of your life, end up just doing some fucking bad shit. Yep, they ain't for the weak, cuz. That's all I'm gonna just say. Ain't for the weak, man. Just know you gotta brace it and keep moving in life.
That hurts, bro.
This shit means something to me, man.
But you can't talk about duality without talking about Joji. I personally think that it's tough when people try something that nobody thought they could do, alright? I said this about KC3, but trying to keep people in a box is super corny. That's deadass what they were doing in High School Musical with that one stick to the status quo song. But I guess execution is everything because Joji ended up making good.
Man, first of all, back to High School Musical. High School Musical, I watched all three movies. You know how long that took me to watch all three of them movies? About 4 hours. It took me about 4 hours to watch all three of them movies. Mind you, getting the plot, watching and all that other stuff. What's the dude who made that say, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it? Now that's a good song for number 2. Not gonna hold, that was peak. That was peak. Now, the whole time, dude really left his bro for a girl. And I was like dead serious talking to myself about this. I was like, bro, I don't care. Because in the end of the day, bro, dude went to go to like a California school, right? To do music, to do freaking acting, and to play sports. Mind you, it was a course class that he had to take acting and stuff like that. He get grades and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. The girl liked him. She was a new student. Blah, blah. Second movie was something about summertime. It was summertime, blah, blah. They went summertime. Okay, cool. We ain't tripping on that. It's what it is. Summertime. One of the girls, the popular girl, liked I think the dude was named Tanner or something like that. Whatever the dude name was. Like the dude they like her, blah blah blah. He had got mind you, the Hawk team, that the college that somehow, some way, they got dropped. He got to go there. He practiced with their squads. Okay, he looking good. He looked good. Bye bye. He introduced his homeboy to the team, and it was like they weren't hit. They was not with the homeboy. They was not with the homeboy at first, right? Mind you, they was not with the homeboy at first. So then, third movie come. Second movie, all right, and they, it's always ending with a song and single and jingle and kissing and all that other stuff. Graduation is the third movie. Just to sum this up, just know they had a play. They won a championship for basketball. They graduated. Dude went to go to California University, did acting, and he did basketball. Now, like, Would you Crispy, what does that make you sense of you explain all three of this? In general, he switched up on his bro that he'd been knowing since 10th grade. Not even 10th grade, 10 years old. He been knowing since him, like 10 years old, like little kids and stuff like that. To go to a different college to play against him for a girl. That had got me hot, but we could talk about that another day though.
Good music, and it did work out for him. But revolutionary thought, you don't have to stick to one thing your whole life, unless you're Frank Ocean. Why are you riding a bicycle in Japan? Get your ass back in the studio, please. But whoever wanted Joji to keep doing the filthy Frank pink guy stuff, you were just wishing the worst on him, bro. If you made filthy Frank videos and realized that one day you're gonna turn 40, this is not how you want to spend the prime of your youth. That filthy Frank nickname was well deserved too. This nigga was really filthy. But someone out saying Waze had a similar path to Joji would be Tyler.
Hey, this said you the motherfucking I see a bitch ass eating cereal on Facebook.
A young Tyler is arguably more controversial than Clav.
I was on a mega yacht, brother.
You said a nigga yacht? What?
A mega yacht.
This clip, bro, highest risk just for no reward. But a lot of Tyler's early songs were just rage bait.
Okay, now what about your lyrics?
What about them?
What are you saying in your lyrics?
Nothing. Shit to piss old white people off like you.
Is that right?
Or does him doing things for like shock value and to be provocative. Like in the Yonkers music video, this guy just eats a live cockroach because he can, I guess. And all the shit he was doing got him banned from New Zealand and Australia. And when I searched up why, the AI overview just lied to me. Thanks, Google. But what actually happened is that his visa was put under review. And all because a feminist group cited his works as hateful towards women. And I would say it was never that serious, alright? because a lot of his music was written from the perspective of fictional characters, and at the end of the day, it was just storytelling. It just so happened that a lot of these characters were violent criminals. Like the song Transylvania, he wrote it from the perspective of Dracula. And if your idea of what Dracula is like is based on Dude Man,
I'm a dude man.
throw that idea away. The lyrics to this song will give you a whole nother view of Dracula. And on the same album, he has another song called Truncat. This song is just him spitting profanities on a jolly ass beat that sounds like la 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 la.
Hey.
You know how good that was if you heard this song, bro. But you just can't cancel Tyler. People have been trying.
Nah, there's nothing. It's impossible to cancel Tyler Creator, bro. He's a wonderful creative artist, bro, and like he dead serious, bro. It's so creative at what his craft is, and he like, bro. That's why I said it's like you could do the most corniest things in the music industry, and people would still mess with you. Like, see how Tyler back then had a group, was doing all these crazy videos and all stuff like that. He changed his genre, did music, he put all his corny stuff in the beginning, right? He's like, okay, I'm gonna put all my corny stuff, and then after that, he put nothing but serious stuff about his life stuff, and everybody. Now he's at least number 2. At best, I said number 2 on my list. He better than Drake. So is. And watch somebody goes, well, this and that. Name me 5 Drake songs that without him, with him writing the song, not his ghostwriters, him writing the song.
People try to cancel him for his homophobic lyrics. 2017 comes around, this nigga says he's been kissing boys since 2004.
If you can't beat him.
Yeah. Whoa, not like that.
I have bad humor, okay? I've just learned to accept it. But with Tyler, I feel like it's less duality and just growing and maturing.
What we do is we have airplanes.
You said doo-doo.
Okay, maybe not maturing, if you get mad at Tyler for his writing and lyrics, bro. One of one human. There's no other Tyler the Creator, bro. But if you get mad at Tyler for his writing and lyrics, ask yourself, would you get mad at the author for writing a character that does terrible things? Same shit, different twist.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all get mad at everything what a person does. That means your music genre is just not your music genre. It was never your music genre. You supposed to have a character for everything. You don't think most of your favorite artists got characters for these people? Come on now, think about it. Build your characters up when you're making music, though. Everybody got a character when they making music. For real.
You don't get to pick and choose. But when people say the duality of man, and most people when they say this, they aren't talking about one person's duality. They're talking about duality in humanity as a whole.
What you reading, Shane?
I'm currently reading Luke 2.
Holy Brett, what about you? Oh my god.
Which technically that's just diversity, but I'm still entertained as death.
Imagine shit about to do it when he reading that. Man, bruh.
Definition. Because on one side of humanity, we have monks who meditate 12 hours a day, have never seen a woman, and hammer their balls in for fun.
Ooh.
And then on the other side of humanity, we have people with first owners. And that's really the thing. The spectrum of humanity is just wild, bro. You could literally take 2 humans, have them
I ain't
do the
lying
same.
to you. If you one of those, bro, I don't got a problem if you one of those, bro. Nowadays, bro.
Have people with first owners.
Nowadays, bro, it's just like, it's your life. You live your life, man. Hey, bro, they got a lot of people still now do cosplays and all that other stuff. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It's just building character in general. And that's your character trait. Hey, that's your character trait. It is what it is, you know? And if they hate you about your character trait, well, don't hang with them. It is what it is. They got a group of people that probably mess with your character trait. It is what it is.
That's really the thing. The spectrum of humanity is just wild, bro. You could literally take 2 humans, have them do the same basic task like making a sandwich. A random person whose gender we don't know could do it really well. And another person could just make some chum bucket eats.
Ew. Man, what is that?
I don't know if that's a great example, just the first thing that came to my mind, and I'm gonna keep it out.
Hold on,
also, another thing is the way that some people handle stress and pressure. Like, I understand it's completely out of some people's control, but sometimes it's just get a grip, nigga. But every person has duality. Your personality is just so linked to your mood and emotions that it's impossible to be consistently the same nigga all the time. And the idea that people are either one way or just being performative absolutely stinks.
What the fuck is Mike? Bounce the f***ing ass!
Being versatile and open-minded is a great trait for people to have because, you know, that's how new cool shit gets invented. And you sort of just have to accept that most humans are just walking contradictions. We apply reasoning and logic at times where it serves us and then just don't when it doesn't. That's why humanity is so tough, bro.
Anyways, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media, pop on the screen. We're on the road to 500 and I'm out.